me. So I be like more excited than anything.
I'm not finna preach today.
He said, my deal is on the table.
Y'all put your hands together. Oh, look like he done went off. Hey, everybody go.
I played his last album, Rhapsody, like nobody's business.
Like, why he sound just like Rick James on that part?
No.
The only way you can experience that right there.
It can't be. The cool price. You gotta warn. Cool price.
You gotta warn us when you just go over to the next. Last time I looked over, you were singing. You got something to drink and came back and then she was doing a hymn.
Listening to the Let It Out Live show.
Right here on the Let It Out Live show.
You know it. We're in the building. Marcus Antonio, DJ Baby Ced, DJ Ty.
Yo.
Man, you supposed to be ready, DJ Ty. This thing getting serious, man. They be ready. They be waiting on us, man. They be on and popping.
We ready.
The viewers be like, where you at? Where you at? We're in the building, man. Check out. Shout out to my DJ Ty, man. Shout out to DJ Baby Ced. What's up? What up, Ced?
What's going on? What's going on, Lil One?
How you feeling, baby?
Man, I'm feeling just wonderful. Now how you feeling tonight, man? How was your day? What's going on, DJ Ty? What's going on, man?
Oh man, we cool, man. We're here. Thanking God for life. It was a rough one for me last week and this week. Yet it got even a little rougher for me. My label, CSELMI, we lost our VP, Anthony Johnson, Big Amp. So I'm going to dedicate this show tonight to Big Amp. I want to send a shout out to the family and my condolences to his family. And our prayers are with everyone, including ourselves.
Right. You know,
What's up? Big up to that, man. Got my condolences over here. Definitely with the Let It Out Live show. Our condolences over here. But in better light and retrospect, definitely I need to pause for a minute. Take a pause, and shout you out, brother. Man, I shared it on our pages, on the Let It Out Live show page, on my personal page, and we got to take a moment and shout you out, man. I see you just hopped on, you are the new owner of your own 18-wheeler truck.
Yes.
Man, you got to talk to the people about it. Say it. I know you already knew it, man.
Yes.
We got to give big ups to our brother, man. We're doing big things over here on the Let It Out Live show.
Hey, I tell you, it's a great feeling. I mean, something else that we've added to our belt, and we're continuing to grow. God is blessing us. We're going to continue to move up that ladder. His steps have been ordered for us, and we're just going to walk in those prints that he lay on the ground for us. I mean, it's exciting. I'm just ready to get started with it. You know, really ready to get started.
And just make sure your schedule don't have Wednesday out of it, because I mean, don't think you finna be replacing the DJ, brother.
Hey, listen,
this is a 3-man team from the beginning.
If I gotta go live from the truck, I'm live.
That's what we're doing. Exactly what we're doing. Say what up, man? What the liquor? I see you got your little fresh cut. You acting brand new on the Let It Out Live show. That's how people do when they get a little haircut.
Oh man,
he all on the show. He talked about me, Michael Jackson, earlier. Now he knows. I told him when the mics and the cameras is on.
You feeling handsome?
That's when we do what we do. You already know. What up, Baby Ced? B-A to the B-Y to the bubble lie. Yeah, I learned that. You see, I got that thing now. After the 8th show, yeah, I got it. What up, Ced?
Again, I want to congratulate DJ Ty on an accomplishment, on a big accomplishment he made. Just having a strong backbone as in a wife.
Yes.
A wife that is truly a good woman. Not saying this because she family. It's because who she is. She's a good woman that supports him in anything that he do. She support him, whether he right or wrong. But she's gonna tell him if he's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But
she will do that.
Big shout out to DJ Meek, man.
She is in the building.
What you call a DJ Meek?
I call it DJ Meek, man. You know,
I call her our secretary and assistant and ET everything else.
Yeah.
Like we do our little private party. She's the one handling all the food. She's the one cleaning up, making other people clean up. She's keeping us right while we on these mics. She be handling all the outside stuff. So we don't got to be moving. So I call her, you call her DJ.
yeah.
I call her our assistant. We're gonna make her come on sometime tonight later on, and get in this thing and give her perspective on her husband and their venture in the truck driving business.
Trucking business.
Big ups to our in restaurant guests, man. We definitely like to have in restaurant guests. This is our second week doing the Let It Out live show in here. They probably don't even know what they're a part of. They just came to get them something to eat. Walked in like, what the world going on? We in the building and they got screens up and they talking. But this is what happens when you come on Wednesday from 7 to 9. You're in the middle of the Let It Out live show, which we don't want you to change anything. Eat like you would, order like you would. You just happen to be part of the live broadcast, the Let It Out live show right here where we interview. Go ahead, Ced. Tell them a little bit about Let It Out live show.
Let It Out
While we
live
got our
show,
viewers listening to.
We are the unsung of R&B and music.
Yes, we are.
I'm the type of person that built relationships throughout the years with artists or dealing with artists, and I bring in like the heavyweights to the show. Shout out to my boy Rodney Belford. He's on here.
Rodney.
One of the singers of Truth.
Big ups.
Big ups, Rodney.
Big ups to the whole troop, man, because we
The
done
whole
had two
troop.
of them on here, right?
I had Steve and I had John on the show. Been trying to get Alan, but I need Rodney on the show. Rodney, this is an invitation while you online.
That's how we do.
We need you on the show.
We need you on the
Since
show.
you watching.
So we had likes like Nitty Green from Men of Vision and Riff. We had Anthony Hamilton, Steve Russell Harts, John,
Little G
from Silk, my boy Meat Throne.
Drop them names, fellas. Running VOP right here, hometown.
VOP. We had the likes of Fly CEO and his wife Ciroc Clark.
Urban Mystic.
We had Urban Mystic. We had T-Rex. Not only T-Rex, we had Mr. Oh, good God!
So many names.
We have so many names.
Yeah,
we had on the show.
Marie on here. We had.
I don't
Black
really want to
here.
miss no one
It's
name.
hard to name and not miss.
Lavelle, Rodney Poe, Jay Styles from Black Street. Mr. Phelps from the R&B group, legendary group Profile. We have had some big name people that come on the show, and we still got some big names coming on.
Who we got tonight?
We have Rico.
Who is Rico?
Rico is Fantasia's brother.
Did you all? I don't know if our viewers knew that Rico Fantasia brother is also an artist, R&B artist. You may not know him by his name, but you may have heard songs that he's been featured on or songs of his own. He's right out of Atlanta, I think. He's coming on the show. He's gonna tell you a lot about himself. I might make him sing a little bit because the guy is incredible. He has this special, unique voice. And we say that about a lot of the singers that come on here, but you got singers that can sing. They got runs, they got riffs that has, a lot of they different qualities that make them stand out. But it's something really, really different about his voice. And I'm gonna let you see that tonight. I've done live shows with him, with live bands, and his performances is like close to second to none. He puts on a hellified show. So if you stay tuned, he's definitely gonna be coming on live to chop it up with us. Well, any announcements we have, any new updated things that we're gonna be getting into before we get into our topic, just something that we're gonna rap about a little bit.
I just want to say I appreciate everyone that tuned in to the Let It Out live show. We at the Let It Out live show really appreciate you. GG's, DJ
yes,
Ty.
Yes, we do.
The other co-host, the one and only, the infamous, Royal Famous, Argumentable.
Hey, Ty.
The Argo minimal.
Ty, what I just told you
Little one.
when you walked in here, I said if you
Marcus
got a down spirit,
Antonio.
if you feel like you're less than, by the time you leave, Ced, all you gotta do is let him introduce you. I swear to God, he'll have you walking bow-legged, thinking you just like on top of the world. You don't gotta be nobody. But when he introduce you, everybody gonna be like, "Who is that guy?" Only Ced can bring you like that. He makes you feel like $1,000,000. That's why he's the best co-host in the world, man. I wouldn't change him for the world.
You know, I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to my boys, Rough Ends. They just signed
Shout out to Rough Ends, definitely. We need to get these guys on the show. They be peeping. Everybody looking and peeping, checking us out, Ty.
I'm trying to give him an applaud. I'm trying to applaud him right now.
You trying to applaud him?
I was trying to give him.
Yeah, give him an applaud.
Let me, you know what? There we go.
Definitely.
There we go. I feel better.
My bad, Ty. I got you all hung
You
up.
know what? And I'm gonna give
I
him
ain't
an
want you to
extra
get no
one.
feedback, but that's what's up.
big shout out to Rough Ends. Congratulate them on their record deal they signed with Universal Records.
Great job, fellas. Great job. Congratulations.
Dedication, patience, and it's never too late. What God got for you is for you.
That part.
And no matter what people say, non-sayers say, anybody say, what God got is for you. And whatever God got for you is going to find you. It's going to find you. But another shout out to the CSEMI, the trucking going on. But shout out to Mama Ross down there in Detroit. Mama Ross.
Mama Ross, how you doing, Mama?
Could you tell me a little bit about the Saturday night over here at Gigi's?
Shout out to Shade of Beauty Hair and Supply. I just need to throw that out there. Big ups to Shades of Beauty Hair and Supply. They logged in and they're checking us out, man. So we like to make sure we show love and give all our shout outs. Is that me? I don't know if that's me.
Yeah, I think that's you.
Me? I don't hear nothing.
Maybe it might be the board or something.
Maybe a little feedback. I don't hear it on the thing though. None of the mics. I don't know. When sound man come, we'll get him check it out.
Right.
But I don't hear it on the
listeners out there. If y'all could tell us, if you hear that buzzing or anything, just let us
If you hear
know.
that buzz on there, please say something. Hey, Sabrina, Tara, Lomax, DJ Willie D, Doodle Willie D.
Real quick, I wanna let's before we get into the night, we have our guest coming on, but before he gets in there, I wanted to touch on, we really don't play with politics much. We like to stay neutral on this show. But real quick, shout out to Cedric, C3 Media.
Chad Management.
Chad Management, definitely shout out. He's watching.
What's going on with my good brother?
Rod Stewart, shout out to Rod Stewart. Nakia, shout out to Nakia. Those is watching. Listen, I need to know y'all opinion, man. And this is also for the in-house guests. What is up with our president? I usually stay away from politics, but this thing is getting real crazy because the man is refusing to leave and it's becoming legal. It's becoming a legal challenge. The upcoming president is not taking it legal as of yet, but it's about to get real crazy. If it's not already crazy, it's about to get real ignorant, should I say, because he's using all his legal, and this is in my opinion, he's using all his legal grounds to prolong this. I don't think he really cares about staying. I think it's all a bigger reason why he's doing what he's doing. And it's more than him just not wanting to leave. I think it's other, I think he's setting himself up for future, either the future election. I hear he's planning on running 2024. And I believe this is all a plot and a plan for some other stuff. I don't think it's just he don't want to leave, because everything he's been doing since he's been in office, it's been more than just politics he's been doing. He's been literally setting his own stuff up business-wise across the nations as far as money, business.
Well, there you have it. You just said what it is.
Right. So I
He's a
believe this thing
businessman
goes like
first.
way bigger than what the average person will get out of him just being an a-hole and not wanting to leave. I think there's a real motive behind everything he's doing. And we're going to see that
I'm
what
gonna
it be
say
in the
this, my
coming
brother.
years of
The earth itself is based off one thing that makes the earth go and roll. We know God makes it roll. But what makes the world roll? Politics. It's all about politicking. It's all about positioning yourself to set yourself up. When you have a study and you can capitalize on certain situations because there are always loopholes. And Donald Trump has found every loophole he can find, and he's going to use it and take it to his advantage.
Right.
Because if you look at Donald Trump, he told you straight up he wasn't going to show his taxes. He wasn't going to show them. Then on top of that, Wesley Snipes didn't have an opportunity to even present himself. They sent him straight to prison. They sent Ron Isley to prison. They had some many people to prison. But this one guy, knowing the law, knowing that in actuality, people don't know that they don't have to file taxes every year. It is a gift. So study the law, and I was wondering why Donald Trump was kind of getting away with all this here. When I realized and did some research and found out that this guy was using every loophole he can find and he can use to take to his advantage. The only thing he's doing right now is position himself so when he gets out of the White House, a lot of people have to come see the same Donald Trump.
wow. That's a good perspective. I like your perspective. That's a good perspective. It's great to hear different perspectives because man, you get
That's
some.
a good one until the squad car pull up. oh, did I say that?
What you think? What you feel about it, Ty? What you
I feel
about,
like we're gonna see something brand new. We're gonna normally the president fly with a helicopter ride. This might be a squad car, but it's just my opinion,
He said this year he ain't spending Thanksgiving in Mar-a-Lago. He gonna spend it at the White House.
Yeah,
I think somebody said scared they're gonna change the law.
He barricaded himself in. He said they got to pull him out of there. So I kind of see him staying in the White House for this one.
Wow. Well, I don't want to lock him up. Listen, I don't want to. What I do want to send out to all the viewers, and I hope this go viral. Man, I know some families and some relationships and some people that have really fell out over politics these last 4 years, going on 4 years of this presidency, and it's crazy. I think we all should be able to have our own opinions and views about whatever we want to have them about, and let it stay right there. It shouldn't dictate how you feel about your brother, your sister, your mom, your aunt, your uncle, your friend. I've seen friends that's been friends for 30 years fall out over this presidency because somebody don't totally disagree with a move Donald Trump made or vice versa. So I just hope people don't spend so much time running. But listen, you got problems which that I'm not going to say is not your problem, but whatever happens with that situation don't really affect much of your life. But we some of us sit home and watch the news and put so much time, energy. Now I ain't saying you can't have a conversation about it and give your opinion. But I'm talking about people get wrapped up into politics or the presidency or hating Donald Trump to literally you will spend your time and energy about somebody, this man that will never know your name. He will never even consider what you feel about him. Matter of fact, their issues that they discuss is not even your type of issues. It's rich people issues. Some of them issues don't even, okay, give me a perfect example. When Biden, I guess they said Biden was going to raise the taxes of anybody making over what? What was the
$1 million.
huh?
$1 million.
Was it a million? I thought it was 400,000. Anybody made over
400,000, 500,000.
but you had people that making 25,000 worried and saying, "Oh man, I'm for neither." I'm not talking about neither. I'm just showing you how politics get us all twisted. People making $25,000 a year worry about Biden raising taxes for people making $400,000 or more a year. That's not your problem. That ain't your kind of issue.
See, a lot
for you to
of people,
be worried about, you ain't even in that tax bracket.
But a lot of people take on politics, take on certain problems that don't concern them. But I'm gonna say this to you, brother. It do concern a lot of people because a lot of people need to go out there and vote. I mean, they could have been changed minimum wage to $15, even $20 an hour. They can easily do that. But people are so in tune to not going out there voting, not having a voice heard. People are so ignorant when it comes to voting. Some people always see their aspect, and their aspect might not always be true. You know, again, when I say when God got for you, it's for you. And for instance, we had Sheriff Tony. He was the underdog, but when God is for you, you're gonna be the top dog. So now he is the top dog. He is the top sheriff of Broward County, Florida. So again, you have to think about how people are conditioning themselves, putting themselves in situations because people do not pay attention to what's really, really going on in the world. People don't do that. So, my opinion is that we as in people have to stick together, get ourselves together, open up our own businesses. Why don't we go out and let's start a trucking business, or let's go get some tow trucks and we can be the next big thing. Let's go open up some restaurants together.
Let's make it happen.
You know, let's make it happen. Let's get a cigar shop. Let's get all these things. Because I'm gonna say this, right?
Nobody want to talk about that though. Let's have that discussion.
You know, no one want to talk about this. And
time
since
into
we
that.
own this, I might well just go ahead and just say this.
Well, say it then.
Well, say it. I mean,
This is for every person of color that's in the community. They will sit and tell you and feed you lies. They will tell you that the community is poor. How could the community be poor when all the Arabs are in the community? So what they are doing is sucking the money out of the community. Now they have got so comfortable to where they're calling you my nigga. Oh, you a nigga. Instead of us opening up our own store, feeding our own selves, we have taken on the responsibility of helping other people get rich in our own community.
Exactly.
So what do we do about that? Do we sit back and allow that to happen, or we take advantage of our own situation to create a situation to help other people?
said nobody want to have that conversation. They want to talk about Cardi B and she ain't had no panties on and her titties was out. Man, you don't got no viewers. They ain't interested in that. What you talking about, man? They want to talk about, you know, what they heard about the print. The man had the little gym shorts on his print. You got to give some. You got to talk about that kind of stuff if you want viewers. You want viewers? Because they don't want to have that kind of conversation.
You got to get flued out. Period.
Right. You got to get flued out. They don't want to have that kind of. Nobody want to have that conversation. We ain't gonna have no viewers. You talk about that.
The conversations are very serious, my brother.
Very, man. I'm just
Very serious.
I mean, big shout out to Elijah Bell for opening up all the funeral homes. James C. Boyd Funeral Home. Myzelle, congratulations
Jerome,
to
we ain't repeating no
the
question.
young lady.
We ain't repeating no question because you're supposed to be here.
Open up their
Jerome.
the first black-owned shell in Hollywood. Elijah Bell opened up his first Wingstop. You know, it's we have to come together as some people to build. You know, together we stand and divided we fall.
Exactly.
So we have to stand together for ourselves, our community, for our kids. You know, This is how jacked up the world is. They will give you a $200,000 student loan, but won't give you a $10,000 loan to start a business. Pay attention. They will give you a $200,000 loan, college loan, but won't give you $10,000 to start a business. Pay attention.
Definitely an eye opener.
What'd they tell you? Jerome, stop asking questions, man. You ain't here. You ain't talking about what's the topic tonight.
Mr. Bozeman?
You know that's Jerome, right?
Yeah,
Wrong,
Mr.
wrong.
Bozeman.
That's
Yeah.
Jerome.
He
Jerome.
put- I'm talking and I got all muted. I think we back, y'all. We back. Check y'all mics. Make sure we back. Make sure y'all good.
Check one, check two.
Yes, we are back.
Check. Can you hear anything? Tweet forward, Miss Roz. Y'all hear anything? Miss Roz, Miss Stewart. That's
Check.
Mama Roz. I need to know
Okay,
y'all
we
hear
back.
anything.
Okay.
We got one of the sound mans, Mr. Sandman himself. That's
So,
on the sound.
real quick, y'all, give us a minute. Well, not a minute. Y'all check out check out this quick promo. And my DJ gonna fire something up real quick, and we're gonna get the guests plugged in and scheduled, and figure out our times when he's coming on and do what we got to do. Big ups.
Big ups to everyone that's out there in the radio land and all across the world. Shout out to all the boys, guys, and boys and girls. This is the Let It Out Live show with DJ.
We have on that show, I'm a groupie. So I be like more excited than anything.
I'm not finna preach today.
He said, my deal is on the table.
Y'all put your hands together. Oh, look like he done went off. Hey, everybody go.
And I played his last album, Rhapsody, like nobody's business.
Like, why he sound just like Rick James on that part?
No.
The only way you can experience that right there on that page.
No, they can't pay the cool price. You gotta afford the cool price.
You gotta warn us when you just go over to the next. Last time I looked over, you were sick. You got something to drink and came back, and then she was doing a
Listening to the Let It Out live show.
Tuned in right here on the Let It Out Live show.
Turn up, turn up. Yeah.
But you just, baby, you just a little too sweet for me. Oh, baby, I don't know if you got what I need. And I wanna love you, baby. I wanna show you there's nobody like me. And I trust you, baby. I need a bad girl, you're just too good for me. I need a fast car, candy corn red. Drive me all night and park it in my bed. I need a fast car, I wanna see it soon. Race waiting in my bedroom. Show me the green light. 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 Get a little piece on me, but I wanna get to know you. I got so much I can show you. And you want me to pull you up to speed. Girl, I really wanna be your baby. And I wanna love you, sweet thing. I wanna show you there's nobody like me. And I trust you.
Big up to our DJ, man. DJ Ty on the ones and twos of steel. Shout out to my co-host, Baby Ced, man. He's in the building. We're just letting you get a little jam in real quick, man. While we transition, you know it. Stay with us, rock with us. We got you. Come on, Ty.
Go, shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel the buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, you're into getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel the buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, you're into getting rough. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, so it's drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you
Oh man, while you on birthdays, man, let's go ahead and shout out. I gotta give a special shout out. I just celebrated a birthday, man. Shout out to my wife, Lala. Her birthday was right here, man. We celebrated it with some music. We celebrated all weekend, man, with the shooters. In the house, at the crib, here at GG Saturday night. Man, we just had a splendid weekend. So big ups to her. Shout out to her. Big ups to her birthday. Scorpios in the building. That's what they say. I'm still learning signs, so I don't really know how these months work, but I know she's a Scorpio. Big ups to my mama. Her birthday coming up December 3rd, so I'm early shotting her out right now, man. We getting ready. I got two right behind each other, so man, y'all pray my strength in the Lord. You know,
Pray it.
Any birthdays, man? Anybody got a birthday? Anybody got anything they celebrating?
Man, they say DJ Baby Ced birthday, man, is on Saturday, man.
Who said that?
Uh-oh.
Man, they say DJ Baby Ced birthday is on
This Saturday?
This Saturday coming up.
What we doing?
Hold on.
Can he get another one?
It's
And another one?
we gotta do for you, man.
Shout out to DJ Baby Ced coming up, man. Saturday. What we doing? That's what I need to know. What? You know me?
This Saturday.
Or you already got some plans?
Fortunately, I was going to spend the weekend with the family and my grandson. For his birthday. But that night,
and I thought you was going to put on.
I will be with
Michael Jackson.
6ix9ine boys, Pastor Troy, and JT Money. We're gonna throw it up for me on my birthday. Shout out to JT Money, Pastor Troy.
JT was on here
matter of fact,
with us
today,
last week.
Yeah, JT Money was just on the show. Big up to him, man. Last
today
week.
is Pastor Troy's birthday.
Happy birthday, Pastor Troy.
Shout out to you,
So
man.
shout out to Pastor Troy on his birthday. I see you Saturday, my brother.
Where you going Saturday?
Saturday I will be in Jacksonville.
Okay.
It's going to be a great show that night. And Baby Ced is going to touch the mic that night.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hold on. You gonna do what you gonna do?
I'm going to touch the mic that night.
Listen, shout out to Jerome. I don't know where he get this. I don't know where he get this. He think he can cook, man. So he's always coming on the show. Always want to do a cook off or something off. Listen, Ty, I had a couple of people ask me, and they want to know, in short, what made you get into wanting to drive the truck, man? Wanting to buy the truck. What was the motivation behind that? And what do you see yourself, far as the future in that lane?
Oh, you know what? I used to drive truck long years ago, and it was something that I said at a later time that I would like to visit again, but be my own boss in it. So happy to say that I am my own owner operator of the trucking business, which is, by the way, named CSEMI's Trucking.
So are you fully in it right now, or are you still kind of getting settled? Are you done with the job, or are you still getting settled all the way over to the truck?
Well, we're in the beginning stages of the trucking business now, but for as me working on a job, no, I no longer work on a job. The only job I work on is on these turntables.
Wow. I'm proud of you, brother.
On the air.
They had to take a big move. Listen, I just want to shout out any business owner right now, man. Listen, while we're talking about business owner, anybody that like to sponsor or have a product they want to share or have promoted, definitely you can reach out to the Let It Out Live show. You can email us at letitoutlive@gmail.com. If you got any products, any clothes, any hair product, whatever it is you have that you want to display, whatever it is you do that you need to promote, definitely this is your avenue, your venue, your area. We're live at Gigi's right now during working hours. So definitely this is the place where you can do all that. From our viewers, we're nationwide. You can watch us on any platform. Right now we're on Facebook and YouTube. You can catch us on Facebook and YouTube at the Let It Out Live show every Wednesday from 7 to 9 right here, where we have the best. We have the best of the best. When I say the best, our interviews are like second to none. We interview those that you rarely ever see even doing interviews. And sometimes they do interviews, but we're just different, man. Is it fair to just say we just different?
We're different. But real quick, I gotta give a special shout out to my lovely wife.
Oh, I was about to call her over here because
I
got a question for her.
My everything, and she plays a major part in CSCMI's Trucking. I mean, when there have been times when I was like, you know what, man, forget it.
No,
she'll be like, no, baby, let's do this.
So I got a question for her, because there's a lot of women on here. We have a lot of conversations, but I want to be positive for a second, because we usually go in with some crazy topics.
You know what?
We have a history of crazy topics.
Come on,
become real quick, secretary / wifey of top.
Over so she can get on the mic here.
Yeah. I just need to ask her a few questions before our guests come on. Just to get an understanding about You know, I need all wives to pay attention. Make sure you share this post, the Let It Out Live show, each and every Wednesday right here. Live location at GG's from 7 to 9. Big ups to, what you call it, DJ what?
DJ Meek.
DJ what?
Meek.
DJ who?
Meek.
Big up to DJ Meek. I don't know where you get that name from, but listen, DJ Meek. Tamika. Oh, God, I should have known that. DJ Tamika. Listen, what is the remedy, the ingredients to a wife supporting a husband when it comes to what you just did with him in trucking? I know it had to be a hard thing to do, because now he just told me that he no longer, and he was working for the city. If you needed to know, my DJ Ty wasn't just working, regular job. He was working for a city. So this is crucial, because you have a normal person that say benefits, and they talk that talk, and most wives will be looking at you crazy, like, you gonna do what? Say who? How? I need to know the ingredients for what you did, and you to teach and tell these women, wives, soon to be wives, girlfriends, baby mamas, whatever they want to be. What's the ingredients for that?
Well, it's not that it's an ingredient. You have to know that you want to elevate. Basically, it's about elevation. Do you want to stay where you are? Same house, same job. Some people, we all got them in our family, have never been outside of Broward County, have never been outside of Dade County. If they have, it's just to Orlando. They consider that the trip of their life. In order to move ahead and get ahead, you got to change your environment, people you hang around. There's
outside that box.
Exactly. You just got to leap out on faith.
So while you leaping out on faith, right? I'm gonna say this again. I 21 can salute you for just being that wife that never hold your husband back from his dream.
No.
And
I support him in all that he does,
and
he supports me as well.
I could say this: I truly love you for that, because it be times where me and Ty used to leave the studio 4-5 o'clock in the morning, almost 6 in the morning, when this dude had to go home and get dressed and go to work.
But he got one rule: call me on your way home and wake me up when you get in the house.
Right. And I respected that from you, because he showed me determination that he want to accomplish something. And you know what I mean? It's on a mission. And then, then again, then when you have a wife that truly believes in you, it really, really plays a very, very important part in your growth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I see how you just get there, and the first thing Cuz do, and he show respect. He said, Cuz, let me go see what Meek say. Let me go holler at Meek. Let me go do this. Let me talk to Meek. Let me handle. And see, without even making a decision, he wanted to make the decision with his wife. And that's one thing I respect about him and love about him, because he would just have to include his better half. And there's nothing wrong with including your better half and let your better half knowing what you're doing, what you're trying to accomplish, because some people cannot respect the part of you being out 4-5 in the morning, and they can see what's the point, what's the purpose, what you trying to do. Oh, you might be out there. Oh, no. At the studio. So the studio is where a lot of money is being made. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people make a lot of money. But what I want to say is, again, Meek, I 21 Gun salute you. I love you and DJ Ty. We have opportunities to travel together now. We are traveling together.
We have fun.
And we have fun.
Clowning.
And we tell a lot of jokes, and they like to take pictures of me when I'm asleep in back of the rental car. They like to
that's easy.
On the airplane.
On the airplane. On the airplane, they like to take pictures of me when I'm asleep and send them to me and be laughing. But then again, you know, that's what, you know, family is all about. I want to send a shout out to
I can either make it easy for him or hard for him.
and
I chose to make it easy.
and
for
I
him.
Did you hear what she just said?
and I appreciate
It's something he enjoyed.
I appreciate you seriously from the bottom of my heart. Just sticking with him.
Listen, that's what make
You know
that's
what I mean?
that's the recipe to success, man. Listen, we can be a lot of things, but man, when you get that person that you with, that's what you doing, what you just said, you could have made it hard or you could have made it easy, and you chose to make it easy. That be the camel, the straw that breaks the camel back right there. That be the recipe to the ingredient, that last little thing that you need to go over the top. You know what I'm saying? They say next to every great man always was a great woman, and pretty much if you look through history, there's always been a great woman by a great men's side. Most of the time. Now there has been some success stories that, you know, has happened without it, but most of the time, if you're gonna be successful, you need a person in your corner. And I just found that to be amazing that this man followed his dream. Left, I'm gonna put it in a way that the world will put it. Left benefits, quit the job because he had a vision that both of you all walked in, and now he's the proud owner of C. You need to change that name because it is so long. I always mess it up. CSEMI. I'm gonna say that enough till I get it. Like I got said, I'm gonna say that enough till I get it. But he's the proud owner of his own trucking company, and I wish you 10 more trucks. And soon we're gonna put the hashtag on them, Let It Out Live show, you know. So we're gonna make sure you know you are the proud owner of your own trucking business, but you also are the proud owner of the Let It Out Live show. That's to say a lot. He don't just DJ, he is part of the ownership team. So no, I ain't just hired these cats. These cats are invested owners in the whole Let It Out Live brand. And when I say brand, while I'm on that and we waiting on our guests to come in, let me just go ahead and tell you about the brand. We have hats, we have shirts, we have product, we have mugs. We're gonna have winter throws. We have it all, everything tagged the Let It Out Live show. You can be part of the Let It Out Live family. Our website is in the process of being put up soon, and very soon you're going to be able to see all our shows, get all our products. You're going to be able to get tickets. I'm going to let Ced talk about this one. Get tickets to all shows right through us. We're going to have discounted tickets for all the top shows in the area, especially Miami, because we're based right here in Miami. All shows, Funk Fests, you name it, we're going to have tickets, and we're going to have inside sources where you can be backstage. You can get VIP passes. You're going to be able to get it right all through the Let It Out Live show. No matter what's going on, this is going to be your one-stop shop, your link, your place of promotion, your place of where you just got something to say. Artists in detail come on, tell their stories, man. We have, a matter of fact, before our guests come on, we have about 10 minutes before the guests come on. I'm going to tell our DJ to put his headsets on, and I'm going to let him take you for a walk real quick down the path. And I'm going to give him 10 minutes. Now we got 8 minutes to walk us through all the guests that we've had musically. And I'm gonna see can he do it. It's kind of difficult because he ain't prepared for this. He ain't planned for this. So we had a good amount of guests. I mean, from Blackstreet to
Anthony Hamilton Nitty Green.
Who was Nitty Green? Nitty Green is who?
From the R&B group Riff from the movie.
From the movie
Lean on Me. We have
Fair East Side. Yeah, I love this.
We had Tamala. We had Tabitha Duncan.
From where?
From the R&B group Cut Close.
From the R&B group Cut Close. What was some of Cut Close hits?
I'm gonna see can Cuz hit that song from Cut Close real quick.
I know he can. He lining it up right now. He finna
now.
Give us everything. I already know. Go give me another one. Who else we had?
We had Diedrich Phelps from the R&B group Profile.
Profile. What was one of Profile hits? Ced?
You're a liar. You're a cheater.
Yeah, I remember
deceiver,
that one.
Heartbreaker.
You like that one?
Yeah.
It make you sing. Yeah. Give me another one. Who else?
Then we had T-Rex. We had Lavelle. got a singer called Why.
Oh man, Lavelle, awesome cat, man. Not just a singer, man. He was background singer to Frankie Beverly and Mays.
Frankie Beverly and Mays, Charlie Wilson.
Yeah, we've definitely.
He have really toured the world. Shout out to Joe Duggins, the management over Lavelle. Shout out to everybody that came on the show. Shout out to Steve Russell Hart. His birthday is coming up too. From the R&B group Troop. Shout out to John from Troop. Who else we had? We had Black and Mild. We had Hot Boy Turk. We had 3C Midi. We had Ced. We had my boy Gemini Porter from Men of Vision. We had Eric E.P. Vickers, singer, songwriter, actor. My bad. We have had a lot of people that came on the show, but tonight's guest is a very special brother, a brother that's have been singing his whole life. He's come from a singing background, a singing family, a singing sister. Not only his sister sing, but his mother sing, and his whole family sings. That brother has a name by Rico Barino.
Big ups.
Rico has been in the game for a minute. He's been breaking through, hit after hit, record after record. He has done it all, tours, everything. He has actually, Lil One was the one who introduced me to Rico.
Wow, I didn't know that. Now, Ced, since we talked about it and we said he's done it all, and I know we hear it all the time, we talk about it all the time. But artists, what you think keeps artists from that big, that big, you know what I'm saying, break when they're good at they're good as Rico Barino? What do you think keep him from that global wide? Because he's so talented.
It's just a record. He's a record away from being where he's supposed to be. It's like shout out to Mr. MC Shadi. He's on here. Mr. Thomas Jones. It's like MC Shadi, man.
Shadi, what's good, my brother?
He's a brother that made an impact. When he came hard. He came hard. When I say he came hard, he came hard. He did his thing. And he made a stamp where people know who MC Shadi is. You have artists like the Michael Sterlings, the Fades, the Ready for the Worlds with Melvin Riley, and you have a lot of access out there that's really just one way away from being there where he's supposed to be. I want to say this. I have watched Rico throughout the years, and he just lacking that record, man. That's it, and he gone.
Jerome, we done shouted you out a million times. I mean, how many shout
out to Mama Ellis, man. Jerome.
He keep talking about where his shout out. Man, we shouted you out already. I mean, how many shout outs you need?
Mr.
You don't
Bozeman.
sing, you don't dance, you don't cook. All you want to do is label yourself as the ideal man, and nobody know who you is by the ideal man. Because if they did, you'll be on here telling people.
You know what he is.
So listen to yourself, brother.
Especially when a brother just come in like he's sexy and have his shirt all on button.
Right. Talking about he the ideal man.
He the ideal man. You remind me of Jerome off Martin. I say Jerome.
Watch your mouth.
Listen, man, shout out to Mama Ella. She say shout out to the Let It Out Live show, soon to go on the road. She said she's speaking it because she believes that we just that big. We're gonna be something special. So we like when people speak like that, man, about us. Definitely, because we are gonna
big. I want to send a shout out to one of my great friends, man. Raptini on Ice. Me and Raptini been conversating back and forth, and I invited her to come over here, to the show. I told her I want her on the show. Big shout out to Raptini. Just big shout out to everyone that's out there that's doing their thing, man. You know, it's your boy, man.
Ty, you ready for me? Or at least you ready to get me started? Yeah, I know it's hard to touch everybody.
Give them about 3 songs and then I'll get them a little later. Y'all ready?
We ready, man.
We ready?
Yeah, who all you had on this show?
Touch on it, man. Touch on it musically real quick.
Let's go with it then.
You don't want to go in there, Mr. Clark, it stinks.
My. Aren't you my little songbirds from the cafeteria? Weren't they with you?
Who, these guys?
Well, I'm sure you've learned the school song by now. You better know it. Because this time, if you don't get it right, you're suspended for 10 days each. Now, is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. School song. Let me hear it.
Remember Lean on Me? Big up Anthony Hamilton, man, coming on the show, making the Let It Out Live show, his place, his home. Definitely big up to him and all his future endeavors, what he got going on.
I love it, having you near me, having you here. Our conversations, outrageous. You smile, and I smile when I say.
One of the greats, yeah, we had him on right here on the show. Another big hit maker. Big ups to Lil G from Silk. He was also on the show. We might have him back soon, man. He got some stuff he working on. I see him every day pushing it, so I might make him grab his guitar too. Big ups to Lil G from Silk, man. Top breaking you in right now, man. I know y'all lovebirds out there remember this one. Who remember that? Silk.
Last night, we had an argument. You told me you love me. All the things I said, I never meant. No, baby.
Yeah, we the show that take you back.
I didn't mean to make you cry. I didn't mean to make you say bye 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 bye.
You got another one for me, Ty?
Nitty Green.
Shout out Nitty Green, man. We got you on the turns right now, man.
You need you a man who is proud to tell the world that you're his one.
Big ups, we playing you right now. We got you in our spin. Nitty Green, shout out to you, man. We appreciate you.
I know he broke you down all the way to the ground.
Reach out to us, email us. You want us to break your music, man? You want to come on here, tell us about your music, tell us what you got going on. Reach out to us via email, via inbox. You can email us at letitoutliveshow@gmail.com. Right here, each and every Wednesday night, going live from GG's Music Cafe, Fort Lauderdale. Let's go.
I need you to sit back and relax, baby. Stop getting mad at things that aren't even there, baby. Come on over here, baby. It's me. I ain't your ex-boyfriend. You with a real man. Oh, now believe that you really with me. So happy that you are mine. That ain't got time for no hoes. No hoes. You ain't gotta worry about a woman coming to you as a woman.
Shout out to C. Marie.
Who the hell is Tiana? How the hell she know your mama? Did she split them commas? Did she put you in designer? Do she know about your daughter? Can she make it clap for you? The way you have your phone when it takes them through. It's worth losing everything you boy. It ain't take no fingerprints to know that you ain't shit. I've been do that. I just finally got the evidence. Boy, you should've known. You can't hide nothing from you. can't hide nothing. Oh, you should've known. Can't hide nothing from me. No, you can't hide nothing. How the hell can you flex so much?
And now, I think we got our boy on. If you don't know him, you will. Let's do it, Ty.
Okay, you know.
Okay, you know.
California love on the west side. Thank God for the weed women in the sunshine. Dumb high, I'm sunset. Blowing cushion from the one time you get a content. Catch your ass at the red light. Wanna run at them sideways in a Hellcat. On some red flat. By the way, I never seen a better view, not in Malibu. Bunch of bad bitches naked in the swimming pool. Hit away, crash playing spades in the living room. Crack, sound like a doggy style in the living room. Corrupt, got a nigga where the gas at. Moon rock, got me acting like I never had shit.
Scratch me, Ty, scratch me. We got a Rico in the building, man. He's here. Let's do it.
Get your head kicked. Respect more than the tap, bitch. Air hood, air set down. One time for a whack out. LA to back to Sacramento, out to San Diego, California. Stick getting that work in California. And all the killers they show love in California. Yeah.
Rico.
What's happening?
And I've been smoking on the best loud in California. Yeah.
Rico, you hear us, baby?
Yeah.
Turn him up. What up, baby?
What's happening?
What happened?
I can't call it, man. Blessed to be on the show, man.
The
Congratulations.
first thing you about to get is this cuss out because I mean, you know us. We talk straight up.
Oh man.
You already know.
Do we do this?
Listen.
Do we do this to all y'all guests?
Listen, I got a word now that I don't know if you're hoarse a little bit or what's going on with you, but that you kind of don't want to, sing a little bit. And if something going on, I'm gonna let you slide. But
Yeah.
it's no way you gonna come on the Let It Out Live show.
Yeah,
And
man. It's right now we having the difficulties with the changing of the weather. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I'm top notch. So the next time y'all have me, that means
they can put a whole show on.
Yeah, that give us time to. Now I ain't gonna say a whole show.
Make you do a whole live show. Studio artists, no.
Yeah. Well, okay, that would be dope. You know what I mean? That'd be something very different, very intimate. But just one of them things now that the weather's changing. I ain't had time to prepare for stuff like that. You want to be at your best. Not saying that I ain't. I just want to make sure.
I got you, brother. I got you.
Yeah.
Man, what's up, man? Tell the people. I got my co-host, man, DJ Baby Ced. I got my other co-host, DJ Baby Ty. They with me, man, right here.
What's happening, fellas? How y'all doing?
Good with you,
What's going on, Reed?
Man, God is good, man. I'm loving life, man. It's just always evolving. Like a shark, always swimming. So you can't ask for much more. Another day in the land of the living. You feel me?
Exactly.
Right.
Hey, man, now we're gonna just jump right in because exactly that's what we do. We were talking about you. I was saying how your career, how I believe. We say to a lot of artists that come on here. We actually just had Anthony Hamilton on here 2 weeks ago. So I know that's one of your good peoples.
Yeah, it's my cousin.
Oh wow, it's your cousin. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my family, second cousin.
So big ups, man. This is one of his homes, man. He came and showed us love, definitely.
Yeah.
He sung. He sung, yeah, he did. Nah, man. So listen, I was talking about how your career, man, how awesome. I believe you are like one of the top in the business as far as your performance because across the board, you are so talented, man. And you're not like there's a lot of singers. I've been around singers for a long time doing live music, so I know a lot of people that can sing. But the difference is you have a unique sound. So that's what sets you apart from others. Your style, your R&B history, your family connections to music. Matter of fact, just tell a little bit just how connected you are. Like you just gave one away that Anthony Hamilton is your cousin, but go ahead and give us your background of just musically your connections.
Just it's the whole stable a whole pedigree of singers, if you will. My grandfather and my grandfather and my grandmother on my dad's side could sing. Um, and then my mom's mom, she could sing, so my mom could sing. So imagine just putting it all together.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So then you had that real strong presence as far as music, just people being musically inclined and singing. Um, on my dad's side, which made it more unique. That's when you had like people come out the stable like Casey and JoJo, you know what I mean, from the group, formerly known as Jodeci.
That's kinfolk, Sue.
Yeah, those are my first cousins.
Oh my God! Wait, so
Yeah.
we got Anthony Hamilton. You said is a cousin. Then we got you say from the group Jodeci Casey. So this I can imagine being in the. Matter of fact, you're not even done. Go ahead, continue. That's just two you named.
Yeah, so those are my first cousins. Their dad and my dad are brothers. And then later, 2004, I ended up taking my little sister to American Idol, and of course, everybody knows how that story goes. She grew up to become the artist that everybody respects and fears when it comes to talent, by the name of Fantasia. So,
Okay, so hold on, Rico, because I can imagine being around all this talent from the cousins to your own sister. You take her to American Idol.
Yeah.
You being as talented as you are, of course. Bobby, us being on Let It Out Live show, the questions got to get in depth. Why you didn't try out for American Idol
Well,
when you
I
took her?
did. I did. It was just it was one of those things to where how it is, y'all Miami boys, y'all know there was a point in time where
You just throw it under the bus?
the neighborhood was calling your name. You feel what I'm saying? And I just don't feel like, in a sense, I would have got the respect on a male level. A lot of the African American males didn't really get the respect they need, and I felt like a show like that, a platform like that, would have gave you great exposure. But really being able to be yourself, it wouldn't do. It wouldn't fit. Especially when you come from the church, but at the same time, you came from the hood. So it was like right after church, you had to go fight. So people wouldn't think you was a punk. So, you seen things in the streets. So I was able to see things in the streets. And I just felt like American Idol wasn't a good fit for me. However, for my sister, it was, because I wanted her to be a classier, a real class act. Not saying that mine wasn't classy. It's just saying that you can't really be the bad boy R&B and be on American Idol. You know what I'm saying?
I
You gotta
got you.
go through some things. So that was it for me. I just felt like, even though I tried, I went through rounds. I got to a point where I was just like, standing before everybody, and I'm like, they judging me. Like, you got people on the panel that's not even singers, but you judging me.
Wow.
So I just declined. I just stopped, and at that point I made a decision to be like, and some would say it's a gift and a curse, or like a cloud, but I was the sacrificial lamb to get her where she needed to be, and I played the background in order to get my feet planted. So that's how the story came about.
Okay, so in a situation like that, I know being around global family that or family that has went global, like the Fantasias, the Casey and JoJo, the Anthony Hamilton. Like, I know you like. What's the thought? What's the thought in your head? Yeah, I mean,
Well,
being connected, but you got the talent. You know the business. You've been around it most of your life. Now what happens with Rico Barrino, the brother of Fantasia?
well, Rico Barrino gonna always eat. You got to realize, even though I name those people, I have something. God gave me something that He didn't really give them. He gave me the ability to write.
Wow.
He gave me the ability to not only write, but freestyle my way through a song, so I don't have to write just whatever comes in my head. as long as it makes sense, how to break it down and turn it into song, being able to be inspired by different things. And you know, all of them will tell you working with me that, you know, that's what I have on them, and that, you know, I am brilliant in my own right. And that's not to toot any horns, but just, you know, Sean Garrett said it one time. He said, you're like a triple threat. You know, you can produce, you can sing, and you can write. And I just so happen to be most writers are writers who happen to hold a tune. I'm a singer who just so happens to write.
Wow.
Right. So, Rico, I've been following your career throughout the years,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that you were signed to Ti.
Yeah.
So, what happened with that situation? I mean,
Shout out to Grand Hustle and Tip first and foremost. I call him Tip. Um, you know, with that situation, I was the quality control guy. I was kind of like the Ty Dollar Sign over at Ty had signed with Wiz Khalifa. And since then everything took off. I just don't feel in a sense that they kind of sort of knew that formula. Um, Grand Hustle was a very powerful organization, but at the same time, you know, there are some organizations that are limited, and I feel like, um, in my opinion, they had limitations. They were more of the, if you got something ready and it's hot and people talking about it, they want in. Not more of the let's grassroots grow this. Other than Tip himself, coming up with with a project. I was more the quality control guy. You know what I'm saying? So they looked at it as such. So when it was time to really be an artist, by that time, Tip was still going through legal issues, and he just, it just started to kind of sort of fall apart on that end. We had the studio, which is now belongs to the Street Execs, which is Two Chains. He and Jason Jeter decided to kind of sort of, part ways when it came to a partnership as far as the studio. So at that point, I really didn't have anywhere to kind of go. But Tip was always respectful of my talent and my craft. He knew it. He was like, yo, his last words before we had the meeting, which kind of sort of led led me to be able to take my wings and fly. His last words was like, you know, you're a big artist and I don't know what to do with you.
Wow.
And I could respect that. It wasn't, most people be offended. I'm like, damn, I could respect this. Like, you telling me something that I knew, but it only gave me, I think that was God's way of saying, you're gonna have some struggles, but you're gonna be okay.
yeah, I could say that me personally knowing Tip, me personally knowing Jason them over there,
Yeah.
um, I feel as if they didn't know how to partake you
Right.
as a person, as an individual, as an artist. Because by them dealing with artists, they've been dealing with like rappers, not
Yeah.
dealing with a bona fide singer
Yeah.
that can go to the next level. I mean, when you have people within inside the camp that really can't understand you,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? I feel as if they didn't understand you. And I asked you that. I had talked to you when I had seen you. When you did the show, I said, man, what's going on, man? Because I don't think them cats really understand you, bro.
Right.
Because they was in a beautiful situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? So then again, I'm looking at a lot of people try to ride people coattails.
Right.
But I never seen you try to ride your little sister coattail. I always seen you being Rico Barino doing his own thing, not because my sister is Fantasia. No. Let's put that out the window. Not because Casey and JoJo is my cousins. Anthony Hamilton is my cousin. No. it's all about Rico, because guess what? Rico also have a talent.
Right.
And Rico talent, a lot of folks can't grasp her or partake or get for as, dealing with an artist.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I would say, like, for instance, like I was telling him, he was saying, what's up with Rico? What would you think? What's up with Rico? I said, look, Rico is one record away from being the next big thing. He's one
That was my question, because I was asking
record
how
away.
hard you go when I mean, knowing you, not just knowing you personally, but just knowing you, seeing your hustle, your grind, like you see, you're seasoned. So to watch you go so hard, I'm like, Ced, knowing music so well, being so widely connected in the music realm, seeing people blow overnight. I'm like, Ced, what do you think that thing that's in between Rico and him being global, not being, I mean, known, been on big records. I mean, you've been to all that videos, so none of that stuff new to you. I'm talking about like that bull crap that make people hot now, because these people that's hot now, they got no business being hot musically. But the game changed musically, so we know they right now everything right. You got a beat and a hook, you can take that thing and run it international. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But pure talent, to me, I'm glad we're talking about it. It seemed like pure talent is being put on the back burner, and gimmicks and hooks are being put commercialized.
Yeah.
But that pure talent, that literally what you said, can do it all right. Get in the studio, know how to put it together, know what it's supposed to sound like, can sing, really sing, can freestyle. That they'll look at that and be like, oh, that's that. You're almost like fear. That's like, oh no, it's too much. We don't know what to do with you, like you just said.
Yeah.
Me just working with the label and understanding artists. A lot of labels, when you walk artists in, they don't understand them from the jump, and they can't understand them. You know what I mean? So what they do, they prejudge them. You know what I mean? For as what I mean by prejudge is like, yeah and no. Because at first, when they signed Nelly, Nelly walked in, they did this sign Nelly. So what they did was they put him in a dark room and let him perform. A dark room and let Nelly perform. And everybody, yeah. They turn the light on. Here go Nelly. That's how things work. But I know for a fact, Rico, you are one of the greatest singers I have seen.
I mean, you go back, forward, new, old. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
Throughout the years, man.
What's your motivation, Rico?
Mine?
Yeah.
Failure. My whys, my family, making sure for me is knowing. I look at it in a if you had a if you have to take it, like if you have to paint a picture, I look at it as me walking in the middle of Arizona, and I can see the hills. And if you go just past those hills, you'll be over in California. You'll be in, I wouldn't say Hollywood, but you'll be where it's sweet. But as a man, if you're walking down this long road, it's gonna take you a while to get over the mountains. They look like they're close, but they're not close. And then you might get discouraged, and you might say, "Well, damn, man, I still got so far to go." But then when you look behind you, I had to realize I just walked from the south. So you feel what I'm saying? So,
well, Rico, we got
you a storyteller.
Yeah, man. I mean, I look at it like
I can tell you're a writer. I can tell the way you tell a story.
But that's how I look at it. When I start to get discouraged, that's what I see in I feel like I'm Forrest Gump. I'm looking at the mountains, and then I think about my children. I lost a son behind.
We hear my brother.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry. Yeah, I lost a son behind this, and it
Hey, you going out a little bit. Can you hear us?
Rico, we can't hear you, brother.
We can't hear you, brother. You went out on us a little bit. Yeah, we can't hear you on this end.
You hear us? You can hear us? Oh, you can hear us?
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you. Okay.
So you know what we
Well,
need
I
to
tell you
do?
what,
We know we do.
while we're waiting to get you
Rico,
sound back
we gonna
up.
log out and log right back in. All right.
DJ. While Rico coming back, give us some Rico.
We're gonna give you some Rico.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm in the club looking for ya. I won't stop till the niggas get to know ya. Hold up. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. When I fall, I'ma show ya. So bad, I spend this money on ya. Make it rain all night. Baby, dance for me. Make it rain all night. Baby, dance for me.
Wait, picture me and you in the coupe. About to get missing like the roof. She said I'm down to earth, well I'm digging her too. You don't understand, man, it's long overdue. I read her like a book, got hooked like chapter 2. Then I fuck her good, wake up in the afternoon. Now she want mimosas and she want more drugs. She put her legs behind her neck and made her toes touch. Wait, and I don't know what to say, but if it's her birthday, I'ma put that cake on my face. And I'ma need seconds, so make me a plate. She said you was on the way, now take me away.
Got me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. So since we playing it, hold on, Ty. Since we there, I guess you can tell us about this. You sent me the song. And is this a new single or?
Yeah, it's one of the new. It was kind of leaked before by this cat named DJ Jayhawk, but nobody was pushing the record. So what happened was I ended up doing my version. I'm not sure if y'all have it. If not, we'll definitely get you the version with my
I was
with
sure
my
gonna
verse.
say that.
Yeah. I definitely stood my ground, because I think it was more of a pet peeve. I kind of got, I ain't gonna say offended, but I just felt some kind of way because when they asked me to do the record, I'm thinking I'm gonna like get a verse, and I'm like, oh nah. So y'all trying to Nate Dogg me. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Nate Dogg.
No.
Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the GOAT, the greatest of all time. But I just felt like I had more to say. So I went back in and did a verse. So I think it'll be a treat to hear what I did to it.
So that's the leak single. That's not that.
Yeah, you'll be able to have the exclusive. I mean, but that one was just like we got the blessing of DJ Jayhawk, but then what happened is by the time we got ready to put it out, the baby was at such a a hiatus. And you you guys know, like, it'd be hard to clear everything. So we just put it out, but we didn't really
Yeah, I know what you. Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't put no promo. Of course, it would have been like we would have been going crazy with it if it came to, we felt like if it was good enough, it'll take its own legs, and we'll worry about those problems later. But we didn't want a bunch of red tape and people having to do cease and desist because of a song that was done prior, right before, like literally it was right before he took off.
Okay, got you. Now that's a banger. I know you, of course. Your part, you wrote.
Yeah, definitely.
So you do everything. You do a lot of writing.
Yeah, I do. I've never. I've probably, I can count on one hand, like maybe a couple fingers, how many songs that I've done that somebody else wrote. Not saying that I wouldn't try those songs. I've just had to be able to force my hand to be able to write. So I rely on my writing and my creativity. I think that's what Sean was saying about me as a comparison to the Chris Browns. Anybody that we've named tonight, most people don't write. Trey Songz don't write. I've written for most of the artists that you speak of, or I'm about to, because they don't write, with the exception of maybe me, Neo. when we talking about somebody who can just like really sing, it's very
Most
scary.
time they ain't writing.
Yeah,
They
no,
ain't,
they're
they
not
ain't
right.
also
It's
writing.
yeah, somebody's always writing it. Even Usher, John,
I want to ask you.
sometimes John, but you know,
But Rico, I want to ask you about this hook, brother. I mean, what was going through your mind when you did this hook?
Speaking at work in California, and all the killers they show me love in California. Yeah.
oh yeah.
I'm a bitch from the A to California, California, and I've been smoking on the best loud in California. Yeah, California, oh California. I swear I got to get back to that place to smoke on that cat, smoke on that cat, smoke on that cat, smoke on that cat.
That was a huge, huge, huge look. I don't think it would have been better done by nobody else because though that hook is it sold everything. I mean, of course the song was nice, but DJ Ty, that hook, yeah.
It's
But
amazing.
you know what, and I'm gonna speak on that. I'm glad you said that you know it couldn't have been done with another way, another I think now it's all about the company you keep and the people who believe in you. And I'm still proving points because somebody's always ready to sell something that I've done. So I'm glad that you said that because um it just so happened I was in the right company and they wanted to push the record. Had I been with somebody else, the first thing they would have said, "Hey man, we need to sell this to such and such." You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But when the world caught wind, the world spoke for why Rico Barrino should be able to stand on his own too and be an artist as well. I don't mind being a writer. I don't mind. Like I said, Ty Dolla Signs is a writer. You know what I'm saying? And he puts his own records out, Missy. And I've been around the company of a lot of great people who write and they sing their own songs all the way up to R. Kelly. God bless his soul, what he's going through. But what you said just kind of hit hard. Like it just kind of, it kind of struck me because if it had not been for Colonel Loud, them believing in me, shout out to Colonel Loud and Pocket. So when I did that record, I was super focused. I was going through a time where it was like, I was still trying to find myself and making sure, you know, royalty checks will dry up on you. So can you guys hear me? Hello? Can you hear me now? Are we back? Oh, are we back? Are we back? Hello? Oh man. Hold on, let's hold on, let's see something. Can you guys hear me? Oh, all right, we back. Can you guys hear me? I can't hear you guys now. Let's see. All right, I heard something. Can you hear me? Still can't hear anything yet. Let's see. Almost.
Oh, okay.
Like, all right, you're starting to come through a little clearer, but it's low.
All right. Bring the volume up. Can you hear that?
Yep. So turn somebody turn their mic up a little bit more.
Check one, check two,
Check,
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 check.
check.
Keep going.
Check.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
How we sounding out, Bruno?
Just a little bit. I can hear you, but it's not, you know what I mean, where I can hear you clear as I did before.
Music coming up loud enough.
I can hear it, but you know.
We literally just changed out the entire board. So shout out to our sound guy. In the middle of the show, literally entire sound board just got changed out.
You
It just
guys
went
are
out on us in the
professionals.
beginning of the show. So big ups to him, man. But we back all the way live. You can hear us a little bit. We can hear you. So
Okay, cool.
I think that was a devil. I think that was a devil because I said something and it was like it resonated. You was like talking on it
I
and
was
right
gonna
then and
talk
there,
about God. Yeah.
you were just saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I was basically saying that it's one of those things where I'm constantly being reminded of my gifts and how you can easily be either exploited or you can easily be prostituted. Well, they both in the sense the same. So sometimes, it's like the cow in the pasture. They'll come and they want to milk the cow, but you're not taking the cow to the farm to put the prize bow on it because the cow is it's a nice cow. You know what I mean? It's not a prize. It's only good for what it is. Let's get the milk and we gone. So I started, making sure I started taking charge because a lot of people in the industry didn't understand that certain songs that I did was still intimidating to certain artists, so they didn't want to pick them. Or you end up doing something that's very personal. I might write about something that's very personal in my life, but that's the song that they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had to start kind of like standing my own ground and saying, listen, if you want to work with me, we can go in the studio and basically come up with something. Um, because of the fact that they really wasn't respecting the fact that my vocal is just what it is. It's like a person can pinpoint and know, oh, that's Rico. Now if you think about it, you got a lot of artists, they sound the same.
Bro,
Especially
ain't
the
no
female
think about it.
artists.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Everybody sound the same. I mean,
Everybody sounds the same. So I think and when you look at it now that we are talking about it, I think that that's what the record companies and other people have gotten programmed to, because they figure if we can keep the money going, or if I can jump on that wave that they got, I can get some of this money too. Instead of saying, back in the day, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, you had, and the 90s, you had people that you marvel over people because they were unique. And now if you think about it, more mainstream artists, when you talk about the crossover artists, the white artists, you talk about the Sam Smiths or the Adeles, they take what we once did and it makes them unique, and they make millions of dollars, way more than what we make, because everybody jumps on the wave. So I try to make sure, regardless, that I don't jump on that wave, and that there's no way really that I can sound like anybody. I mean, I can emulate somebody, but I'd rather be myself. So, like, I'll give you one story. I just did a record for Tip. It's called "We Did It Big" with John Legend on it. And there are some people who heard the record and was like, "Yo, this record is incredible." Well, when he came back and was like, "Yo, I wanna put John on it," John couldn't even sing in my register, so John had to bring it down like 5 octaves. So you could really tell because it was kind of dreary, as opposed to it had some energy when I sung it.
Wow.
So what you gave, and you was the writer of that song?
Yes, it's called "We Did It Big." It was on his last project, um, and it's called Libra. Go check it out. But yeah, I wrote and arranged that, and the last minute he chose to stick John on it, which is a clear testament. But I know you were saying something about California. When I did California, I was very focused. This was crazy because I remember driving up to Raleigh, North Carolina from Atlanta, and I was tired, and the money was calling, so I knew that royalty checks they was getting scarce, and I needed to do something. So Colonel and his manager Pocket called me up. Hey, we want to do this record. When I first heard the record, I was like, oh God, y'all want to do this? I was like, ah. So I rode with the record for a while, and I kind of had something, but I was just like, ah. So I remember getting to Raleigh, and when I walked in, Dolph was there, and they had just did a couple records, and I walked in and went straight to the booth, not really knowing what I was going to say. All right, let's get this record over with. That's basically what I was, because I had to do a wedding for a friend of mine that was trying to manage at one point, and I told him that I would drive up. I think this might have been 2 or 3 more hours to the coast just to sing for his wedding out of the kindness of my heart. So I remember being there, and I walked straight in the booth, and I said, "Well, what y'all want me to talk about?" And Pocket said, "You know what? Let's talk about California." Now we all know you could get in a box by doing those type of records. You know what I mean? Like, let's say if I said something about Miami or Florida, period, if it's not done right, it's just a regional record. You know what I'm saying? It don't go nowhere but in that region. So I was like, ooh, how can I do this? And I said, I gotta make this record, very unique to the point where it has to go outside. I always try to pride myself by making a record go outside of whatever spectrum or whatever box it's in. So I ended up, he said, let's talk about California, and I put the headphones on, and that's what I freestyle. Stay getting that word from California, and I wanted to make it make sense to the point, huh?
You didn't write none of that. Like it was no
No,
tablet. No, like I'm gonna
no,
prepare. Send me to
no,
give me a couple of hours.
no.
Headphones
Because
just
I
to
wrote it, I wrote it from an aspect of what we would say. Like, let's just say we was having a general conversation. I was having a conversation with y'all, and we brought up California. And we know everybody goes out to California for entertainment, everybody goes to have fun, and everybody goes to smoke weed. And when you go to California, there are certain places you cannot go. So I knew most rappers were going to be able to identify with that, or most people who've been to LA, or most people or affiliated with gangs. It's something in that hook that will associate you to everyday living in urban society. And so when people, all the major rollers and the ball players and everybody who's going back and forth to Atlanta, from Atlanta or Miami to LA or New York to LA or Texas to LA, everybody had something in that song that they could, you know, basically catch on and grasp and say, okay, this is me. So that's how it came about.
No, that
So Rico, what about the record I heard that it was a smash hit with Briscoe?
You said which record was it?
With Briscoe.
Ooh. Shout out to my boy. You know what's crazy? I hadn't heard that record in years, and one day I was riding through the country, and you know how you just put it on like autopilot as far as the playlist, and it
Yeah.
came up, and I was like, wow. And I immediately started thinking about the last time when we was doing the California run, we came to the office. I don't know if you was with me, Mark. No, you wasn't with me. So this was a California run, and it was me, Briscoe. There was a few other people. We just left Flow Rider spot, and they took us to the office, and they
man, you
played
came
it.
down here
And
without me and me knowing.
now this was before it. This was before it was a Cheech and Chong. It was before
Man,
us.
this
So
man done been in my grandma's house eating fish.
yeah, man. Grandma threw
Real
down
talk.
too.
How down to earth.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Real, like, I'm talking about putting the bones on the paper. Like, when you take the fish and you,
And you telling all my
yeah,
business, man.
I know. Listen, so what? I didn't hear about the Briscoe story. I'm okay.
I
Tell me.
mean, he had
I
No,
didn't
a
know he had.
he had a
it was
smash
just
hit record. If they would have put any kind of push in that record, it was gone.
all right. So let's talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up. Most of the records that I've done was smash hits. Something happened, like you said. It's either there wasn't a team there. The only thing that's really kept me through this journey is God. Because even with California, nobody seen that coming. It wasn't okay. You're gonna go in. It's gonna be a smash hit. We're gonna put a budget up. None of that happened. Even all the way up to Reggie Rouse. Shout out to Reggie Rouse at V103 when he grabbed the record. We was in Strokers at a birthday party, and the strippers, everybody, and he was like, I gotta have this record. And that was the birth. Atlanta really Atlanta birthed California. So with the
Wow.
Briscoe record, with Futuristic Love, those were records that was ready to go. With Futuristic Love, it had a budget. So it was the story of my life is like he said, it just takes one hit. It's like I come so close. Or, which I'm glad in a sense, I'm only on the hook. So again, I want to be able to have I feel like I'm considered, even though I've been in this game a while,
The hook
I'm
master.
still a new artist because I've never had a number one or a song that's all me. So again, with the Briscoe record, first, okay, let's go back. Futuristic Love, Michael Jackson dies. So that took up Jimmy Iovine was like, I'm gonna sign this kid based off of the fact that I love his voice, and he's on this song with Young LA, which I've already signed, and we just gonna go crazy. Then Michael Jackson dies. Briscoe, like you said, no budget. I don't know what happened over. I remember them getting off on a tour bus that summer. They came through the Carolinas, and I happened to be in the Carolinas, and they was like, "Yo, this song, da da da," and I never really heard more about the song anymore. And then we went to the office, and all the girls started going crazy, and I was looking around like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Okay, so Florida was really they were really behind him."
Yeah, you were in the office.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something, man. Everybody was crazy about that record in Florida. That record was one big, huge record. And I
that's
was like,
crazy.
damn, that's Rico, man, Rico, damn. But I'm just saying this, no disrespect or shade to nobody. I just think if that record would have had some push behind it, it would
Yeah,
have gone.
Yep.
it was gone.
Yep.
You know, I listened to the lyrics of Jackie O. I know you're probably familiar with Jackie.
Yeah.
Jackie said that she had 3 deals, but never had a machine behind.
Yep.
That tells a story
Yeah.
because there's no female in the rap game right now, then or now, could touch Jackie.
Yeah.
Saying a
She was hard.
That's saying a lot.
Jackie even had Missy Elliott them chasing her.
Yeah.
That's saying a lot.
But it's just
It
that,
makes a difference with the
you know, it
Same.
means
I mean, but the same thing happened with me. Missy.
right.
Never forget, Missy pulled up in the Lamb Grand Hustle. It had everybody mouth open and she was like, "Yo, play me some records." Then she was like, "Come to the house, let's work." And that's when I first met Stevie J. So we was all out there working.
So you
Yeah.
you never really, besides the Ti deal, you never really was signed to any major. No, and you
No.
you prefer independent.
Yeah, I wasn't pressed because I didn't need a headache. I didn't need to feel like I sold my soul. I felt like let my work speak for itself and God will work everything else out. And when that day happens and I got the right team, because like you said, you could get a major deal and still be shelved because you don't have the right team. You got to have the right people scrap that's willing to get in and be pit bulls that they believe in you and they believe in you so to the point that sometimes they don't understand why they believe in you or why they willing to sacrifice for you. And that's what happened. That's what's going on with a lot of artists now. DJ Who Kid said it best. He said, I'm going back to when Mark was like, a lot of the music don't deserve to be on radio. That's because you got some dope dealers that seen kids or knew somebody, and they all got together. And the kind, in a sense, that's kind of sort of what happened with the baby. You had street cats that came together as a family. They put the bag up, and the rest was history. They found the right person that could push the buttons, and the rest was history. My gift and my curse, even in that, was I was hip hop and R&B, but I wasn't hip hop enough. Versus going to California and you got somebody like a Ty Dolla Sign and the boys in California, they get it. I would even say some of the boys in Miami get it, but it's just about being around the right, the right team, because I've been able to come to Miami and really work and a lot of people showed me love, a lot of the top producers, etc. But again, it's one of those things that you know I happen to have a vocal that I could sing a crazy ballad, or I could turn around and do a cadence that's crazy and hip hoppy and funky.
That's what I'm saying. That's
And
what's
some
just crazy. That's exactly
Yeah.
what it's like hard to, and it probably is what make people, labels or whoever say we really just don't know what to do with you. Like we don't know.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. I rather you want those people that don't get it, because when you find somebody that do get it, if you think about it, if we could rewind, no, if you could take, and I hate to bring it to keep bringing his name, but he's the best example. If you took R. Kelly and you took him and you took his body of work and and shook it up in a bottle and put it to what's now, if you think about it, R. Kelly was able to do everything because he made you believe. That's me. All right, we'll make the comparison from that to that of a Denzel Washington, or anybody that you consider that's a great actor. It's about them being able to sell it. What makes Chris Brown on top is the fact that he's able to sell the song. He's able to go. He's animated. He can sell it, and you like, yo, this Chris Brown record. You ain't. I don't even. I can say nobody on this phone call can say, oh, Chris Brown had a horrible record, because he knew how to sell it. You feel me? Same with Rihanna. She knew how to sell what it was that was coming across her plate. So for me, that's what I'm set out to do now.
Well,
I'm not one dimensional, but I want to be able to sell what's going on. I always evolve. So what I do is I take what's going on and I make it into a movie role. And then I start giving it feeling enough to where you be like, yo, this record is hard. And then
I
I
can tell
put
you
just
right now,
enough of me in it, so you respect
uh,
it.
I can tell you like this here, Rico. I understand what you're saying by making it sell. I got this track here that I'm about to play. I think I can sell it to you. I think you'll like this track.
And while we playing,
Yeah.
man, listen, Rico, we can do this all night. You already know. I appreciate you coming on, man. And we gotta get you on when you got your voice right. And I'm gonna do like a little. I'm gonna get you down here to Florida. That's all we're gonna do. I ain't talking no more. We're gonna do an in studio
Let's
right
do
here,
that.
GG's in studio session. Just you. You gonna release all
Let's
your
do
new
it.
stuff, all your old stuff. It's gonna be a one-on-one with Rico Barrino right here. I'm gonna make it happen.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. I had fun.
We appreciate you, brother. We're gonna
sure.
end on your you got hold on real quick, Cause I want you to go ahead and take us out like that. But where can the people find you? Anything new you want them to know? I'm gonna definitely we're gonna go out to your music, of course, but IG, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. Where can they find you?
Hey, man, it's simple. RICCO BARRINO. Again, it's RICCO BARRINO on all social platforms. Y'all come find me, say what's up. I talk back. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Hey, do a drop for me, man. Listen, you're rocking with Rico Barrino right here on the Let It Out Live show.
All right, give it to me one more time. For some reason, the volume went down.
You're rocking with Rico Barrino right here on the Let It Out Live show.
Let It Out Live?
Let It Out Live show, yeah.
Okay. You're now rocking with your partner, Rico Barrino, on the Let It Out Live show.
Appreciate that, homie. Listen, we're gonna make it happen, dog. Appreciate you, man.
Hey, Rico, when you get a chance, man, and you talk to Reese Wade, tell Reese I said what's up.
I will, man. That's my boy, man. I'm gonna definitely tell him. Matter of fact, I want to get this clip so like he could definitely know that he was shouted out and somebody supporting him. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
That's what time it is.
I got you.
All right, and listen, make sure y'all let the people know 3-part trilogy out now, Good, Bad, Ugly. You know what I'm saying? They can get it, download it, stream it, and we got more to come.
Yeah,
we're gonna be throwing records out. I want to be able to have enough records for y'all to just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, and the songs you sent, that's the music that's on there, right?
Yeah. Make sure you get with management, either Janelle or so, and probably through the booking or through IG, and I'll make sure you get the exclusive with my verse on the Ready or Not, the Ready record with me and the Baby and DJ Luke Nasty.
Okay, got you. Oh, that's who on that record. Is you, the Baby, and who? My bad.
And DJ Luke Nasty, yep.
Okay. That's what's up. I got you. Appreciate you, brother, cool man. Deal. Tell your sister, hey, she next. Tell your sister she up next. We had to do you. We had to do you first, because you already know.
I got you. Say less.
Till I say so.
All right,
appreciate you, bro.
Yep.
All right, bro.
Salute. Yep.
Shout out Rico Barrino, man. Fantasia brother and the cousin of everybody. I don't know who he's everybody cousin.
Everybody cousin.
Shout out to my co-host DJ Baby Ced. Shout out to you, DJ Tot. Shout out to the new businessman trucking. CSEMI. Hey, shout out to y'all, man, all the viewers, man. Right here, you can catch us all the time. The Wednesday, right here, we're going live.
Tell them I'll stop the music just for that part. CSEMI.
What he said, yeah. Big up to all the viewers, man.
And
shout out to all you guys.
We'll get with y'all next Wednesday. Let It Out Live show. Live here at GG. Shout out to GG and staff. Shout out to DJ Ty, DJ Marcus and Tony. It's your boy DJ BA to the BY to the Bubble Live. And we out of here. Shout out to DJ Meek for coming. We thank you. Yeah. Sound like a doggy style. Got a nigga with a gas at got me acting like I never had shit. From bank kid to a Hollywood actress. Same nigga though. One-on-one, get your head kicked. Spend more than a tad bit. Air hood, air set down. One time for the wake out. LA to Bay, Sacramento, out to San Diego, California. Stick getting that work from California. And all the killers, they show me love in California. Yeah. I blew a bitch from the A to California. And I'll be smoking on the best slide in California. Yeah.
So I be like more excited than anything.
I'm not finna preach today.
He said, my deal is on the table.
Y'all put your hands together.